Hey guys, it's me, Trevis, with another episode of Trevis Tries Guessing the Masked Singer. So last night's episode number 6, I believe now, we did start off with the Russian dolls as we normally do. Ever since the first episode aired, where we saw the Russian dolls, we already knew it was Hanson. It's the three Hanson brothers. There was even more clues that point to Hanson. I think they had like the snow angels and a snow globe in one of their clues, which is signifying that they are related, because Snow Angel, of course, husband and wife. These guys are related because they're brothers. It's Hanson. There's no question without a doubt, no shadow of a doubt, or whatever that cliche term is. The Russian dolls are Hanson. So we can just move on to the next one. The next one, we had the Porcupine / Robopine. We've never had a solid guess on this the entire season. I haven't had any of you that watch this episode every single week to tune in. You guys have given me, every other Masked Singer that I haven't had a guess on yet. You've given me ideas on who they could be, but no one has got Robopine down in the comment section. So if you have a hardcore guess that you believe is the Robopine, make sure that you click the thumbs up on this video and comment in the section. I would love to know what you think. Some clues that I have from like the previous episodes, like he says he's 60 years old, that he's a grandpa. There's been some clues about Costa Rica. I think one of the judges said Wesley Snipes, another judge said Jamie Foxx. I didn't really pick up on anything from these clues, but we did have a judge mention someone that made perfect sense in terms of their the vocal match of what they're singing and how they talk, and that was Terrence Howard. How Terrence Howard talks is exactly how the Robopine sounds when he sings. I don't know if Terrence Howard can sing, because the Robopine clearly can. So out of any guess, any clue, that is the strongest guess for me right now. Is the Terrence Howard makes perfect sense. They sound very, very similar. They have a very similar sounding voice. If you don't think it's Terrence Howard, or if you do, let me know in the comment section below. We're gonna move on to the next one. Orca, who was the original wild card. Some clues I had before was I saw 949 in the pizza prices in the very, very first time we saw him, which is Orange County, California area code. Somebody said Kevin Bacon, and I was like, oh man, Kevin Bacon. I don't know much about Kevin Bacon, but I'd be like, that'd be interesting if he was on the show. But this one, you got some clues before he was demasked. So of course Orca got eliminated. And if you don't want to know who it is, stop watching this video. But Orca did get eliminated. Some clues for this one was there's 10-year-old twins, lost a father roughly 10 years ago when the twins were born. Rides a Harley, and none of the judges got him right. Nobody in the comment section of all the times we've seen him that I've done a video about the Orca, which is only I don't even know. This is the second time we've seen the Orca? I can't even remember at this point. But Mark McGrath, I would have never guessed Mark McGrath. I don't think anybody guessed Mark McGrath. So that's kind of the shocker of this season so far, because we're so familiar with him because he's a singer and we've heard him a million times. But the clues, like I don't know anything about him personally, so I couldn't get anything from the clues. But yeah, moving on to the new wild card, the last one of this episode, the Yeti. The Yeti's pretty cool. When the Yeti came out, I saw he had a little Britney mic, so he can do more dances, not have to hold anything in his hands. He was talking about how he was raised by 3 women. The shirt, I believe, the Nick Cannon shirt had Aphrodite on it. He was carrying some firewood, and the only judge guess that I was like, that sounds like it could be possible, was Ray J. But then again, I can't even think about Ray J's songs. Like, I don't even know off the top of my head a Ray J song. So I was like, I don't know, because if I can figure out a song, I can kind of match the vocal qualities up in my head, if you will. So I'm not 100% sure on Yeti, and I feel like Terrence Howard makes sense for Robopine, but please, I beg you, if you have a better idea of something that actually makes sense, let me know in the comment section of this video. These two, Robopines would drive me crazy since the first time we saw him, but now Yeti's going to drive me crazy. They seem youthful. They were doing choreo. I don't think I would probably put them at the age of 35 max, but they're probably in their 20s, if not younger than that. I don't even know. I think Ray J's in his 30s, but yeah. So let me know in the comment section. So we're getting close. We're now in the final 8, I believe, with all these new wild cards they're throwing in. But that's what we have so far this time. So we have, just to recap, Russian dolls, 100% hands. Oh, we forgot about Seashell. Seashell, before this episode, I was on J-Lo. After this episode, still on J-Lo. I don't think there's anybody else that sounds like Seashell more than J-Lo does. I don't think it sounds 100% like J-Lo. She may be trying to throw her voice a little bit or singing things that aren't necessarily her style of singing, but I don't think there's any other judge guess that's more convincing than Jennifer Lopez. So I don't know why I almost forgot Seashell. So Seashell, Jennifer Lopez, Russian Doll Hansen, Robopine, Terrence Howard makes sense. Orca got eliminated, Mark McGrath, and Yeti. Out of all the guesses, Ray J is the only one that makes sense, but I don't think it's Ray J. I don't think it is. Could be, but I think it's somebody else, somebody that's more relevant, somebody that's more like in the news or has like a new album out. I don't think Ray J has anything new out, but then again, I have no idea. So let me know in the comment section. I'll see you guys next week on Trevis Tries Guessing the Masked Singer.